everyone. I'll be looking at what I've been bothering a few of my clients and a few people that I've met that want to do real estate purchase. And the year of this off-plan. I'd say I want to be part of off-plan sales. Yeah, being a plan of off-plan sales is very good. It makes you buy real estate at a cheap price, meaning that because the product is still under construction and you're willing to involve yourself or your money with the developer, and hoping at the end of a speculated time the product is ready. That's your building is ready, and your building being ready makes the whole thing good. You could move in, or you could rent it out, or you could sell. That means you're buying at a cheap rate because you'll be able to believe in the developer, and once the product is ready, you're part of it. You're enjoying the profit of developing with the developer. Yeah, it works. It's a very good system. It makes your purchasing power bigger because at that point, what you have been able to do is to believe in the person. Yeah, most of the off-plan go bad sometimes, but also you have a lot of developers that actually give you what you want and what you have desired to get. I've seen instances where clients call me and say, my developer just increased the amount to set the inflation. Yes, because maybe as the thing goes on, as the construction goes on, take for instance, the Naira depreciated more in 3 months than it has been in a full year. So at that kind of instance, you have to understand with the developer, and you guys have to work things out. But one thing you must know if you do off-plan sales, off-plan purchase as a client, is that for every amount you pay, you pay an installment. For every installment you do, you should be able to get value for that installment. You should know this is what I get when I make this installment. I do 30%, I get this to this level. I do another 25%, I get this to this level. Take for instance, you're doing a bungalow at 30%, you're able to get DPC to roof, and you put under 25%, you get roof to internal finishing, and at another 30%, you get external finishing. You should know that every amount you put in, you should be able to get value for that amount. That is to say, your developer will have come out with a process and a written agreement. We call that contract of sales or contract of purchase, because I'm buying this and I'm putting this amount of money, and this is how I want to put it, this is how I get it. You knowing those things makes it better for you, so that you will not say, I've almost paid all my money and the house is still in a roofing level. Why now? No. These are antics some developers use. Those are not being sincere. But if you meet a sincere developer and he knows you know him, and he has done quite a number of projects that you have been able to verify, and you can believe to entrust your money into such company or such individuals, and then I don't think you have a problem of whether the development is going to move. They will just give you a stipulated time, and at each instance where you took money, they will tell you a particular time you can come and verify what has been done so far. Working with an off-plan sales is like doing land banking. Yes, it's like doing land banking, because at land banking instance, the land is not at the full potential of where it will be when you bought. So also is off-plan purchase. Off-plan purchase, the property is not in the full form. It's still on the papers. It's still a work in progress, and you work with such developer, and at the end of the day you can sit back and be happy and say, yes, I did this and I've been able to get this. You have to know the size, the documents to check. You have to know the size of the land that the property is going to be built on. You also have to know they've gotten the required documents for the building permits and every other thing for the landed document, also maybe CFO, registered survey, freehold, and for everything. You need to know those things. You need to ask those questions. Then also go further to say, okay, once there's inflation at what rate do I have to add money into it? Because there was this issue I had to solve the other day where the buyer was like, we even paid all our money, because the developer said if we pay all our money in less than 6 months, everything will be ready. And we paid all our money, and in less than 3 months, the developer called back and said inflation had met the whole thing. And the question was that if you had asked for the money, we believe you should have bought all your materials. And the thing went back and forth, and we were able to solve it, because at some point the developer was asking for a very huge amount of money. And when we came in, we were able to say, okay, this is our client, this is you, can we put in straight? That made the developer happy, and also the purchaser, which is the client, happy, and the work is being delivered now. So trusting the developer makes you relax and makes you happy, and at any time you get to site, what you've paid for, you see it. We have a planned sales going on at Chimawa. You can be part of that. Pick up the Stroh's number down your screen and join us. Thank you so much. Bye.